Who the fuck are you?
Stool Scenes, episode 23, part 1. What a 2 days, as my friend Ron might have said in the past. A lot of controversy, a lot of bullets flying a lot of different ways. However, part 1 will ease into it with a little guys versus Dave.
David's just salty.
Salty about what?
He got kicked off the island. And it was a slow content week, so he had to make something up.
So you think he's just firing back at you out of spite?
No, he's doing what he always does. He's make good content when there's no content to be had. That's why he's the best. He said I didn't pick up a beer can, but you're right, I didn't pick up a beer can. I didn't, A, drink a beer can at his house, and 2, I did dishes. I did laundry. And then me and Lewis talked about it. He was helping clean because I went and did food shopping for 2 hours for our other house. And then before I left, I said, do you want me to do anything else? And he said, no, you're all set. So it's just, he's going to spin it the way he wants it. That's fine. But I don't care. It was, I didn't pick up a beer can. That's correct. That's a fact. I was out by the pool when they started to film it. He said, get over here. And I put my phone down and walked over there. That was fact. But he just left out parts of being like, oh, like he put all the dishes in the dishwasher before he left. Oh, he threw laundry in before he left, which was like the towels and stuff. Oh, he went and got the fishing rod with Lewis.
I got a story.
Like, that kind of stuff we just left out.
He said that he did like the laundry, he did the dishes.
Oh, that's garbage. That's absolutely not fake news. He did his own laundry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he uses my laundry machine to clean his laundry. That's a fact. How that helps anybody but him, I don't know.
The Golf Boys are no stranger to battling with Dave Portnoy. No boondoggle this time. The topic was golf carts. And not just golf carts, but golf carts driving really fast into human beings.
Whenever somebody gets smashed with a golf cart, we tag foreplay. Foreplay is like, we don't want to be tagged. Like, stop tagging us. It's like, it's a bad look for us. Our golf. So they came in and they asked us stop having the most viral golf videos right now associated with them.
I think it's a dog shit trend, and I don't want to be associated with it.
It doesn't matter of whether it's dog shit or not. If it's trending and we're trying to get followers, that's what you do. You can
see that's the difference, though.
You can phrase it how you're phrasing it, that you're against it. But we don't ignore it because that's how you get fucking followers. And if you guys are any good at your craft, you'll turn those followers into foreplay fans.
If one of my buddies ran me over from behind after I hit a golf shot, I would kill them. I'm serious.
You're saying we have a moral compass like that's a bad thing?
No, but you could be against it. You're in the wrong business if you're like that morally opposed to viral
I understand
videos.
like posting it on Barstool. That gets followers, that gets engagement. That's the cold hard line on the Barstool Instagram. When you want followers, all that. When we think, which you told us we don't, we represent the Foreplay Pod on Instagram. We want that to represent what we say. And when you
all right, well then you guys should go work at some yitsy little fucking country club. This will draw more attention and get than anything else we can do right now.
And our reaction to that, though, is that we have to think long-term, and we believe it's more beneficial long-term to protect the brand's image so that we don't get, like, guests down the road that are like, those are the guys that promote running people over carts. Fuck those guys, I'm not going to go on their show.
I hear I missed some fireworks in the first segment here.
The golf pod guys, they're now soft and don't want followers they don't want to go viral.
We don't want to promote people running each other over.
It's pretty soft.
You're coming from you?
Soft. Wow.
Coming from me? What does that mean?
You're soft as fuck.
What does that mean?
Soft about everything.
On the internet, I'll do fucking anything.
Yeah, I would say on the internet, Kevin's got a pretty non-soft reputation.
I'm just saying, like, wasn't the whole thing to be like, let's relax about golf and shit? And then, so this is like a...
Yeah, you can't relax. You're getting run over from behind by your
No. I mean,
This is so triggered by this.
I mean, relax, like, the etiquette and the rules and shit. So now we have a complete...
You don't think it can go too far the other way?
Who fucking cares?
Right, who cares? What you guys are...
I hope someone dies from this. I don't give a fuck. I just feel like the true golf guys don't like this Whereas like
Or
the
people that just
Barstool
don't like
fans-
getting run over by carts.
I don't think there's many people like that. I think that's awesome.
It's Riggs. You're afraid one of your friends is going to do this to you.
Yes. Definitely.
That's why I said to Trent, it's like, Trent, you laid on the ground with a golf ball
Yeah,
in your
right.
fucking mouth.
And
In your asshole.
And asshole.
Yeah, and their answer to that has continually been, I chose to do that. I chose, yeah, but what's that matter if you promote that and someone's their face bashed?
Now I know you may be wondering, YP, why is your chinchilla in your arms? The cold hard truth is I didn't want to be the only rat in the frame tonight. I'm not proud of the way things transpired. When Riggs originally told me about the idea to assault Dave with a golf cart, I thought the visual would be very funny and good for my job as Stool Scenes. However, as the event became closer and closer, I felt that I couldn't let it happen with a good conscience. And I told Frankie, and I may have ratted Riggs out.
You have a key for one of Big Cat's scooters?
I think they're like down in. They're in the back right.
Yeah, I just want to make a note. I'm not a part of the downfall of him. I'm just here to witness it.
I'm gonna run his ass over. You see who's laughing at the end of
It's like puppies golfing. Seriously, man.
Women who look like Larry Bird. That's what we do.
That was great. That was a good one. You were thrilled.
What are you laughing at?
What kind of an answer
The
was that?
fuck are you doing, Frankie?
What's wrong? What's
I'm
going on?
struggling right now. No, it's not a struggle. I gotta tell you something. It's a
boy.
Go Press Go guy. I have to be a Go Press Go guy right now. There, everyone's gonna hate me, but there's an attack being planned on you right now.
A golf cart?
Oh yeah.
Who? Oh, with the scooter? Trent and Riggs?
We're waiting on you right here.
When I walk out?
Oh yeah.
They're just like parked right there.
Oh yeah.
Who's driving?
Breaks. Yeah, they're mad now.
They know.
Oh yeah.
Who knows?
I don't know how he knows, but.
You're saying it out
You're
loud
like
with the door
screaming.
open.
But she didn't know until just now when the doors closed. He just got up as I walked out. Because you were super loud when you were in here. He would have walked. He would have known.
All right, fine. I'm going to put a bounty on him then.
Fire with fire.
Yeah.
Do you want to do that before or after the Vegas boys?
Let's get him back in here, though.
Huh?
We'll do Vegas boys, and then we'll get him back in here. Be like, were you trying to do this? Now I'm going to put a bounty on you. Anybody who maims someone, well, $1,000 cash.
A potential hit was put out on Dave El Presidente Portnoy. Riggs and Trent were waiting outside of the radio room door, sitting in Big Cat's scooter, waiting for Dave to walk out so that they could knock him a la the golf videos.
Is that true, Riggs?
What happened was the Barstool Radio account retweeted a hit on me to get run over with a golf cart, so I decided to get out in front of it.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What? So we probably put up a clip of us saying we're going to put a bounty on you. Holy Mick, what did you do? Cole.
I'll read it verbatim. If I don't see a video of Riggs Barstool getting bundled by a golf cart next time he golfs, the internet has failed us. That doesn't sound like a hit to me. That sounds like a guy who just wants to see what everyone wants to see.
I was trying to get out in front of a hit that was made against me, and I was gonna run you over.
You got
first.
ratted on. You got
I
ratted.
get ratted on.
I had
heavily.
nothing to do with what you're talking about. You very much had to do with what you're talking about.
But the
You
bottom
were
line is,
sitting-
once the hit was out there, I can't just be like, oh, I hope I don't get hit. I'm going to go after someone else first, and you happen to be a pretty good target.
What would you do if you're me right now? Like, I think I have to put a bounty on you.
Yeah, I would respond heavily if I were you. But, I mean, now...
I mean...
You just put a bounty on yourself, Riggs.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, like, left me... You've created this thing where I had nothing to do with this, and now my hands are tied. It's like, you're going to... That's like an attack on the president.
You've been pro people getting run over with golf carts,
I
so
have
you were
not...
going to get run over by
at
something.
what point have I been pro people getting run over by golf carts?
The whole day. You've been like,
No,
it's really
I
funny
have
and
not.
it gets...
You run Riggs over, $1,000 cash on a golf court. You see him?
Bounty
That's
issued.
a bounty on Riggs.
I put this on Twitter. I'm going to get my concealed carry license, and if someone runs me over, I'm going to shoot them to death.
Okay, then you'll be in jail.
To death.
You will
I'm
kill-
not
you will-
shooting
you will kill a person.
I'm not shooting to harm. I'm shooting to kill.
Okay, fine.
I will not get run over with a golf cart.
Okay.
I'll tell you that right now.
Well, I may just keep increasing this bounty.
Someone's gonna get
until it's
25
like
grand.
50 grand to like run you over.
Then
I
I'm,
bet-
I'm definitely going to find a way to coup and make money off.
$1 million man, everybody has a price. You will get run over.
How are you gonna prove that I wasn't in on it?
It's gonna be something I'm gonna have to trust. Yes.
This is what happened. I'm gonna come clean.
Stool Scenes, episode 24. This is what happened.
I'm gonna come clean. I had a meeting with Frankie. I shut the door and I said we need an emergency Go Prez Go meeting right now. I'm like, there's an assassination attempt out. I don't know what to do because I think it would be funny, and I was ready to film it. It'd be great content, which is kind of, I wish that it would have happened, but I would have been on his side. And I said, dude, if we stand by and let this happen, what kind of guys are we? And he said, we have to tell him.
It's just a funny video. It's not like he would have got hurt. It's a fucking scooter.
But it's the principle of being like a Go Prez Go guy and letting him get assassinated.
I mean, we know where you are.
Listen, dude, I wish it would have happened when Frankie was doing it.
Because you stopped it from happening.
I didn't stop it. I said, should we do something? And then he stopped it. Now, you may have noticed our favorite spider monkey absent from this episode. Not so fast, Trent. He's out in Vegas, and oh boy, he is ripping souls out of people's body at the World Series of Poker.
What is he in?
I think he's top
Chip leader for the day.
Just on that.
No, just the day.
He's in the top 1% of everyone.
Yeah, he's in the top 1% of the whole
He's
tournament. I know that.
7th overall. Yeah.
It's going to be one of the all-time confrontations if he won and we try to take his money. It's like going to be legitimately like.
We're going to court.
Yeah.
Hire a legal team like so fast.
Imagine being like people's court with Nate, like all of us on one side and us on the other. So when's he play next? Tomorrow?
Wednesday, yeah.
He's got 10 hours on Wednesday.
10 hours.
And then he's got to make it halfway through Thursday to be in the money.
If he gets the money, he says he's still paying you.
Really?
Yeah.
Why'd you say that?
You were specifically
Good name like
mentioned.
6 times. Like, hey, Marco's still getting some.
Yeah, I think he said even at one point after Kevin took it off, that you would Kevin.
That what?
Like KFC made him mad, and he was giving you Kevin's share.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I mean, that's why I'm always nice to Nate. You never know when it's going to pay off.
All those power rankings.
Finally.
Yeah. As assistant to the editor-in-chief, Nate. I didn't call him by his full title.
Like, if I were in his position, I would give like probably gifts to everyone, but I don't know that I would give out
What,
an
like-
equal share.
What kind of dollar amount?
Well, if he, let's say, what's the total prize for first place is like $8 million or something,
Yes.
I'd come back and give everyone like 10 grand.
I said to him, he said to me, when do you want me to call on the radio? I said, I don't know. I got to ask Dave when he wants to do it. I said, fuck Dave.
Hello, Dave.
Hello, Nate.
How are you?
I'm great. Everyone's very excited about how well you're doing. It's great to see Barstool, as you wrote in your blog, Barstool community really rallying behind you. It's great to see.
It was wonderful yesterday. Everybody rallying behind myself and Smitty, who is doing phenomenal as well.
You are such a phony fucking asshole for this fake. I'm happy for Smitty 2 persona you're putting on.
What? It's not me versus him. It's us versus the world.
Oh, fuck you, Nate. Get out of here.
It's the pirate ship. It's just community.
Oh, good. So
It's
you're okay
us.
with if you win, you're okay with splitting with everybody?
Absolutely not. But I'm just really happy to be here, and I'd like to thank God for this opportunity. And FantasyLabs.com, your one-stop shop for all daily fantasy sports needs.
Like, as the money gets higher, it's not like we're all going to get $250,000. That's just not going to happen. So I would rather. Nate's not going to give everybody in this office $250,000.
Yeah, but
it's not
you
going
might
to happen.
have to if it's in the contract.
It's not going to happen. That is just not
If
going to
you're
happen.
legally obligated,
Why would that happen?
No, I don't think it's going to say either way. But I think he would be in the wrong then. I think someone would say, hey, Nate, did you pay for your entry fee or anything associated with being there? And he'd say no. And then they'd be like, who did? And it'd be like Barstool Sports. And he'd have a hard time saying that's his money.
I would imagine there has to be some precedent of whoever pays the buy-in gets the money, right? That's got to just be somewhere.
I would think so.
There's always probably like written.
Yeah.
You don't give $10,000 to somebody with this, like, you're going to play for me without some type of contract.
Right. I mean, a million guys are sponsored. They wear the fucking gear.
Yeah,
the
now
hats,
that's
whatever those
different,
people.
though. Those guys, like, win seats. Like, Nate didn't win. Nate was
paid.
given.
Right. If you just, like, sneakily, like, showed up, like, in his field of vision, he would fucking
We
crumble.
split 50%. So here's the bullet points of the deal. The person who stakes.
You
so-
own 50% of the guy's action.
Yeah. So they
You
they
meaning-
no
you
no
mean fif-
no
you meaning
me,
Fantasy Labs.
Fantasy Labs owns 50% of the action. They keep half, and we get half of any cash. So
we.
So,
Okay.
No. So,
So
Smitty
we.
gets
All right.
Smitty or Nate would get half.
No, we, Mark.
We.
It's not Smitty or Nate.
That's the
it's
debate.
we.
That's the debate.
the way the
How do you
the
read that
spirit the spirit of the deal.
The spirit of the
That's
First of all,
that's
they're
what
gonna
it'll
make
say.
zero money here. The spirit of the deal is the person who stakes.
Wait,
gets
can we
50
save this to the show?
Yeah.
Is this
Yeah.
Wait, don't say another word.
So wait.
The spirit
Don't say another
of
word.
the
Don't say
deal.
another word.
This is in our favor.
Just no, you go to the letter.
Wait,
Everybody stop.
wait, just wait.
We shouldn't have even let him in yet.
This is in our favor.
I don't know.
This is in our favor.
Fantasy Labs agreed to pay for and stake Nate and Smitty into the World Series of Poker. In return, they own 50% of their action.
The winnings.
Then,
Right.
yes.
Okay,
of
so
the
that's
win-
clear. So Fantasy Labs is a 50% stakeholder.
So when Nate wins $8 million,
They
Fantasy
get
Lab gets
4.
4.
Okay, cool.
Correct. Then Smitty or Nate own half of the remaining action.
Does it say Smitty or Nate, or it says we?
It says they keep half and we get half of any cashes. The spirit of that was Nate would own half of the remaining money, or Smitty, and then Barstool would own the other half of that money.
So what does it say? Because it read to me that it says we.
And it was an email sent by you on behalf of Barstool using the word we.
We. It's not
Yes,
Nate and
but I
Smitty.
said they keep half, as in meaning Nate or
Oh, see,
Smitty,
I read that as-
and we get half of any cashes.
I read that as they
Fantasy Labs.
Fantasy Labs
We,
keeps
Barstool.
50. We keep 50.
Right.
I am telling you that the spirit of the
What are you
the
talking about? Spirit of the deal.
Mark's
Is that a thing?
spirit, as he was writing the email,
What
was
is the spirit of the
was
deal?
Smitty and Nate would own
But
half
the
of the
language.
remaining action.
Am I crazy?
The language.
Well, first of all,
the
they're
language is
going to
what's
make
important. No
zero
one cares about
money.
your
You're
spirit.
very convinced of that, but Nate is Rain Man.
he.
I would never say that. I want it. Like, you're gonna go free 10 grand, keep the winnings. I would literally. I know what I'd say. We'll talk about it when we get there. That's what I'd say. Like, now you're in first place. Now we're talking about it. And guess what? I want it. You're in last. You can keep it.
It says the contract says, Nate, that Fantasy Labs keeps 50% and we keep 50%.
It does not, Dave. I've read it.
First of all, Nate, there's no contract. It's one email.
We just read it.
Dave, I've read it. It says but they corresponds in every interaction to Smitty and Nate. The they, it goes, Fantasy Labs gets 50%, they get 50%.
No, it doesn't.
The they means Smitty and Nate. It's clear as day.
No, it isn't.
Like,
No,
it's
it isn't.
clear as day.
We're still on your side. We don't get as much money as we originally thought.
We want you to win still.
Yeah, but it's still a decent amount of money.
Yeah, I'll decide how much.
No, you don't. The contract's very clearly in our favor.
Okay, Dave.
It's
Okay.
they.
This is a good effort on your part. I applaud it. It's very funny.
Barstool.
Smitty would like a word. Smitty would like a word.
Nate, if you didn't work for Barstool,
You know what, dude? You know what you're fucking doing? You're messing up the chip leader's mind right now. We're trying to get him prepared for battle tomorrow, and you're coming in like a fucking spider monkey from the Jewish towers and messing him up. Let the guy live. Relax. We're going to the spa. We're getting a massage. We're taking it easy. We're being battling out here for you. You know how much content you've got since Friday, since you got here? It's banana land out here. So we're getting to relax, and you're just fucking coming at him because you're a greedy bastard. Shut the fuck up. Let us win some money. You're so wrong on this, and your head is spinning, trying to figure out a spin zone out of it. That you're
Nate,
just digging
I
yourself
saw
deeper.
the contract. You had to get it
You can admit
approved.
when
They
you're
went
right.
through
Be a
Mark.
big guy and admit when you're wrong. Just do it. Come on. Just admit when you're wrong.
I'm not
Come on.
wrong, Nate.
Come on, Dave.
Nate, I don't understand what you're saying. You think that Fantasy Labs is interested in Eric Nathan, the human?
No. No. Fantasy Labs isn't. My friend Jonathan, who fronted the money, is. And he decides what happens to it.
No, you're so wrong. Then why did they go through us? Why do we have an email with Mark?
He doesn't give a fuck about you getting money, Dave. He gives a fuck about me getting ripped off.
Yeah!
Go, Nate, go! Go, Nate, go!
Nate, why?
I wore the Fantasy Labs in the video. I wore it at the table. That's what they paid for. You get nothing, Dave. Good
day, sir.
I said good day.
Nate.
Oh my God.
Here's what Nate's argument is going to be: that he privately spoke with the head of this other company, and they had an understanding that it was he who would get the money. That was never relayed to me.
What do you think of that argument? That's ridiculous.
Yeah, that's some like handshake
But
agreement
what do you think
bullshit
about
that
this?
Nate's gonna throw.
What do you think about this?
Well, let me ask you this. If you took that to its logical extension, that would mean that this other company got half, Nate would get the other half, and Barstool gets 0?
Yes, that would be according to what Nate would like to say. Yes.
Does that make any sense to anybody?
No.
No.
You know something? I don't say this very often. I can win this case. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Nate, we all read the email.
Oh, you're such a yawn, Dave. You just make me yawn. Enough with I read the email, and then you read a fake email that somehow you came up with in your weird 40-year-old brain. Enough about the email that you're making stuff up in.
Caleb, you're 1,000% wrong, and you sound dumb, so stop talking about it. I know I get money. I get 50%, Caleb. Stop being so dumb.
At best case, Nate, you get 25%. If
Best
you
case,
would,
I get 50, you get 0.
no, that's wrong. That's
No, Dave.
Caleb just
Dave,
interpreted
I get
it
your
the
little
best
baby finger
possible
Howard
way.
Stern, but you sound stupid. You're not Howard Stern. You're Dave Portnoy in an office that doesn't have internet. We're an internet company. Figure it out.
Nate, Caleb just had your back on the best possible scenario.
Caleb's making up 25% splits out of thin air because he wants to go buy Ace of Spades bottles that he can't afford. Caleb, chill. You'll get money if I make money. I'm next for making money. I might throw my chips in the garbage so this whole thing fucking ends.
Mark says you will get 50%, meaning fucking Fantasy Labs. They, meaning you fucking knuckleheads. We, meaning Barstool.
And I want to put an asterisk. It doesn't matter what Mark says.
What are you talking about?
It's actually true.
It is true. Yeah. It's true.
I can't. What was true?
You actually are back to 0.
No.
After all this, I can't believe he's back to 0. So go, Nate, go. But you have 0, buddy. It's so fucking clear. You have 0.
Stool Scenes 23 Part 1. We'll see you on Friday. I love foreplay.
Hit it hard.
So you think if Nate loses tomorrow, he's gonna blame it on you?
Oh my God! What do you think? What do you think?
He now cannot lose because it's
No, he will. He'll be so mad.
Yeah.
He'll lose. Like he's planning his exit from Barstool, retiring pro lottery career with no funds though. So it's wild. This is when he's at his best. When he's just a spider monkey. Credit to me for bringing that thing out. Just dangling that monkey like on fucking this tarantula. So vintage Nate.